Here the boys are, loaded up, obviously somewhere now. Let me see, where was this? This was that looks like Palmerston North. That's the square in Palmerston North. The boys are down here for a selection meeting for the North versus South. There's Les, Worsley, and let me see, who's that one? Colin, Daysh. They're loaded up. Ross McLaren had plenty of time to get round and have a look round the town before they headed off for the meeting on this particular Sunday. This was in November 1967. Yes, he's all loaded up with Doug over here on the bikes, coupled up to the Jag. We line up at the lights and away we go out to the course, which is away out past Woodburn. I think it's Woodburn. Oh, about 11 or 12 miles. It's Longburn. This was a Sunday and they didn't charge, but they called for collection or a donation from anybody who was interested. This meeting was put on to help select the North team for the North versus South series at Hamilton in March 1968. The boys have a look round the course. Here they are congregating for the machine examiners and the ACU steward to check their riding gear, their bikes, and their registrations. This is done at every meeting which is run in New Zealand under the ACU control. Bob Pink, the eldest son of the famous late Ernie Pink, is steward here today, and he's got things pretty well under control. Here they are lining up for the start of the first scratch race. This is a big field, and Colin Schultz, the Kahuna, is in front. Several other riders, and Doug's riding about 5th or 6th. Next lap round, Colin in front. 2, 3, 4. Doug is 4th now. This was a very windy circuit. They didn't have time to get going really anywhere. It was up and down and very, very windy, and the boys handled it very, very well, except for one bad smash later on in the day. There's the first and second men having a real good go. They've already lapped some of the riders in this race. Doug's still holding on to his 4th place. This was a very tricky little course here and got badly cut up, and we see a chap do a very funny spill. He did everything but actually fall over. He's a wee bit shaken all the same. He nearly collapsed. There's Worsley getting around all by himself, and here come the leading bunch again. There was quite a nasty spill at this little patch here. It's quite loose, a little sandbank, and it cut up rather badly and got very, very dusty later on. At the moment, Morley Shirriffs in front. Colin Schultz 2nd. There's a spill in this bunch, and one of the riders gets hit by an overtaking rider, and he doesn't look too good. He's deeply unconscious. That's Reg Davies from Taumarunui calling for the stretcher. Well, this is about a quarter of an hour after the actual accident, and Reg is still unconscious. So he's taken away on the jeep. This is right on the back part of the course, and he was taken over to the ambulance, and the ambulance cut for examination, which luckily wasn't so bad. But here's Ross coming in to be flagged down the winner of this particular series, which was spoiled, really, by Reg Davies' crash. So we say cheerio to the selection meeting at Palmerston North in November 1967.